Okay, good morning. So, thank you for joining. This is Marissa. I'm Marissa. Oh my gosh. I'm walking jet this morning. And yeah, I woke up this morning with a few things on my mind. And first, giving glory and honor to God for restoring my voice in more ways than one. I'm Marissa, and you are watching Daughters of Single Mothers. So, I'm going to jump right into it because this has been heavy on my mind. Like I mentioned in my last video, I've been caring for my mom who has undergone a major orthopedic surgery. So in this, a lot has been revealed to me in the past week, and So a lot has been revealed to me, and I will say that for the amount of women that I see online that are choosing to be single mothers by choice, it is incredibly selfish of you to think that you will have children and your children will take care of you when you are aging. So that's all I'll say about that. But I really want you to just think your priorities and the reasoning, because some of the reasoning that I've heard online seems not only selfish but super surface. But this is not what this video is about, really. I just thought I would add that. But this video really is about the revelation that I had about myself this morning, actually this past week. And yeah, okay, so this video is really just about me sharing my revelation about myself with you all. It was evident to me that this past week it was such a struggle to get videos out and to get my thoughts out, not on paper, but just on camera and on YouTube, and to really communicate my thoughts that I have on paper to you all, and again, this is all in the hope that there are other, and I know that there are other women out there that feel the same way, and other people that feel the same way that I do. And so that's really what my YouTube channel is about, and I just happen to be a daughter of a single mother. So the revelation for me was I really care too much about how I look. And that is what stopped me. So prior to this video, the one that you're actually watching, I had 2 videos that I had topics on. I had researched. I recorded. But couldn't post. My own fear of, and I think for some it may sound like odd, but it's a deep fear of how I look on camera. Some of it is a little vanity, I will admit. Some of it is a little vanity. Oh, my hair is off in this picture, or in this frame, or my lipstick doesn't look right. Whatever the case is, some of it is not just so surface, and some of it's deep-seated. And I realize that is actually what is stopping me. And so, yeah, I had to make, and I'm making, a conscious effort. That is my goal. A conscious effort. Whether my eyes are puffy, because of course this revelation brought on the tears, or whether I have a pimple, whether my hair is off, I definitely am committing to doing 1 video a day. And I'm doing that for myself because it's like doing the videos and putting my thoughts, taking my thoughts from paper or from my mind to actually speaking them has been so therapeutic, more therapeutic than I actually thought it would be. And yeah, I need to get better at it. And in order to get better at it, I need to actually start implementing and doing it. So that's part of my revelation this week. And yeah, I can't even begin to tell you, yesterday was a struggle, you know. So glad the sun is out. Jet's just looking. But it's been, doing YouTube has been a growth spurt for me. And I'm happy about it. I'm glad about it. Did I think it would be this difficult? Not at all. Not at all. Because how hard can it be? Oh, you take a picture. And you do a little voice recording or, video recording. Can't be that difficult, but it actually is. And it can be. I should say not is, but it can be. And I have been making it harder for myself because I have been caring too much about how I look, right? And not enough about my actual message, right? Like, helping an aging parent navigate, and I say helping, loosely, because I realize that I can't be, in the past, what I've been has been an enabler, right, to my mother, who happens, I'm a daughter of a single mother, but I have been an enabler, and that hasn't helped. But now that she is requiring a little extra help, I say helping loosely because I have to be, she's got to be willing to do the work, in not just in the physical, right? Her actually doing the work to heal herself, but also in the spiritual, also in the mental. She's got to be willing to do the healing work. And yeah, this is just something that, the past week has been eye-opening. It's been a challenge for me because I've been having to kind of, bridle my tongue and not push my suggestions or my thoughts or my opinions. And I know sometimes my opinions and my thoughts can be very straightforward. And I think sometimes, that's maybe too much for people, but I'm that way. I am that way because I care, and I know that, like, I've had to quiet that side of myself quite a bit, because I know sometimes it can be too much for people. It's not that I don't care about what I say or what comes out of my mouth. It's just that I always try to see and speak the truth. And I can also receive it. But I know sometimes the truth hurts. That's just what it is. That's what it all boils down to. Especially when it comes from a place of love and from someone that sees you, that knows you best because they're, part of your family. But yeah, being a daughter of a single mother, you have to really kind of, and this is for the daughters, you have to check yourself. It's a constant checking of yourself, especially if you're close to your mom, because you want to make sure that you're not enmeshed, right? You want to make sure that you want to make sure that there's not a level of enmeshment or a level of enabling there. And for me, I think because, I started working at 14, I don't have any food for you. Squirrel. I started working at 14. I think my mom grew so accustomed to me, helping out, that it caused a level of an unhealthy boundary. And over the past 5 years. Yeah, we'll go with 5 years. The past 5 years, I've had to really check myself and, really put boundaries in check with her. And I think for her, it's been challenging. So. Jet. Can you sit? Oh, okay, thank you. You want to say hi to the peeps? Hey, buddy. So yeah, for her it's been challenging, and for me it's been, I feel at times, I kind of feel like, I'm grateful for what my mom, the sacrifices that she made. I'm grateful. But I can't let it cost me, my life and the things that I want. And 5 years ago, I made that decision to kind of, not cut off, but really just, set up some hard lines in the sand on what I will, tolerate and allow. And taking care of her this past week, I think, has brought some of those, those hard lines in the sand that I drew up again. And I think for her, it's been comforting. Yeah, so for her, it's been comforting. But this is where the rubber meets the road, as they say. And I am going to have to reinforce some of the boundaries again. I can see that clearly. And because in order for me to continue to be there for her, help her in ways that are healthy, right? I need to be able to be there for myself and showing up for myself, and showing up for myself in confidence. And this past week has been, trying, because it just, it has. And I haven't been able to show up for myself on YouTube here. And so here I am, regardless, literally not just got up, but, I'm walking Jet, and I, eyes are puffy because of this revelation that I've had. And yeah, puffy eyes don't care. I'm going to do it. I'm going to post, pimple or no pimple, puffy eyes or no puffy eyes. I'm committing to doing this every day this week for myself. And yeah, I mean, I will always care about how I look, right? I mean, I'll always care about how I look. That will never, ever not change. I think that's one of the setbacks of being in the beauty industry since I was 17, is that I'll always care about how I look, and I think that's a good thing. But I think, caring how you look to the point of vanity and not doing a thing because of, whatever, something slightly that's superficial being off, like my hair not looking perfectly curled, or, my eyes being puffy, not doing an assignment because of that, right? That's not what I know better than that. And that's not what we're doing. And so I just wanted to do a video really quick, and y'all are really gonna get sick of me this week, because I will have a video every day this week, and it is what it is. And I hope that the people that watch this video receive my message in the way that God intended for me to deliver this message. I always want to give glory and honor to God for restoring my voice in more ways than one, and this video is evident of that. And thank you for joining, and until next time, thanks, bye.